beginning of what we're going to be seeing.
Yeah, and that was in Pigeon Forge in Sevier County. I've seen numerous reports of flash flooding going on there, and roads closed, and we still will keep that potential as we head through the afternoon into the overnight hours and into the first part of tomorrow. We are still in the thick of things with this storm system. We're still technically dealing with round one. Here's round two. This is what is currently a Category 2 hurricane, Hurricane Helene. It is still strengthening over the Gulf of Mexico. It is expected to make landfall heading into this evening near the Big Bend region of Florida, closer to Tallahassee. We'll be watching it closely because the exact strength and path of this storm is going to dictate just how strong our wind gusts are tomorrow morning as a lot of us get out the door. Here's what's happening right now. Rain continues to fall over the area. It's pushing further to the west. So eventually, you've been dry all day, Fentress and Cumberland County. You will get in on some of this rain shortly. The intensity is starting to pick up in Monroe County. Notice the yellows showing up. That stretches up into Greenback and even some downpours right now in Maryville. Now we will see more rain move into the area as all this moisture pushes back to the west. And then we see that tropical system lifting in from the south. So lots going on in the weather department. Here's the flood risk for today. High risk for a lot of the area. Everyone should be mindful of flood-prone, low-lying areas and watch out for flash flooding and river flooding as we head through the afternoon, into the night, and into tomorrow as well, because we will maintain a flood risk for Friday as well. So waves of heavy rain pushing through the area, and already a lot of us have just been dealing with a constant, steady rain since earlier this morning. So I mentioned that batch will continue to push westward, and then we'll start to see the storm Helene that is lifting northward. So late tonight into early tomorrow morning, that's Helene. So in the morning, we're dealing with rain, very strong wind gusts as well. The storm is progressive though. It is going to shift back to the west. There could still be a couple spotty showers around as we head into the afternoon on Friday, but for the most part, a lot of us are going to be out on the drier side. Flood watch continues through Friday afternoon. An additional 3 to 4 inches of rain is possible. And just noticing a flood advisory there. It includes Bell and Harlan counties as well. So the potential's there for some flooding in the short term in that area. Obviously, low-lying area, especially in Middlesboro. So as we go into Friday morning, our wind gusts will start to increase, especially in the Smokies first, winds gusting to 40 to 50 miles per hour. Then as we head towards 7 a.m., notice the winds pick up everywhere. So elsewhere, beyond the Smokies, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds will be possible. In the Smokies specifically, 70 to 80 miles per hour. And this is as most are getting out the door tomorrow morning. That's why you're starting to see some of the schools close or do virtual learning days for tomorrow. It is going to be a challenging morning commute. That continues through the morning, but then once we get past midday, yes, it's still breezy, but our winds will be nowhere near as strong as what we're expecting, especially during the morning commute tomorrow. Okay, so here's how the wind alerts are shaping up. High wind watch in effect for most of the area, 60 mile per hour wind gusts anticipated. In the Smokies, 70 to 80 mile per hour is anticipated, and this is also just new. I'm just seeing this. Wind advisory in effect for Cumberland and Fentress counties. If I had to guess, because this just came out a second ago while we were in the middle of full weather, maybe around 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. Of course, we'll be keeping a close eye on the winds early tomorrow morning. And prepare for power outages. Good idea to just make sure everything's charged up and ready to go, because with these winds moving in, they are going to be strong, and the soggy conditions that we've already had, there could be some power outages, especially first thing tomorrow morning. A pretty impactful 24-hour period. The forecast does turn just a little bit quieter heading into the weekend. Yes, we still have some rain around, but the coverage and intensity will be nowhere near as high as what we are expecting for the rest of the day and into the first part of Friday.
Sounds